Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. All right, so let's get further into DMAIC. Now we're going to analyze. There's a lot of different tools that you can use to analyze the data that you got through measure. I'll do this in two videos so they're not too long. You got the easy tools, you got the complex tools. For this video, we'll look at the easy ones first. In the next video, we'll look at like FMEA and ANOVA, which is the more complex tools. You should have some experience. I would recommend going through training for Six Sigma or Lean to really understand them because they are more complex. I always recommend folks to use the easier tools, but not everything can be found using the easiest tool, especially in the more complex worlds and manufacturing and others. So let's start off with the easiest one. Root cause analysis, right? So you got a problem. You have deficiencies. No matter what you put together, if you don't find the true root cause, it's going to come up again. I brought this up in previous videos. 5 whys, a method to use. Ask why until you get to the true root cause. Okay? Normally, it's between 3 and 5 times you ask why before you get to that root cause. Think of a weed, right? We want to get rid of weeds in the garden. Pulling the leaves at the surface doesn't do anything. It's going to come back. You didn't get down to the root. Think of an iceberg. The majority of an iceberg is under the water. All right? It's important to get down deep. Think, use some energy, effort, time, because if not, you kind of wasted your efforts. So that's important. Ask why until you come up with true root cause, because then you can normally prevent a reoccurrence, right? That's one method to measure. The other easy one that anyone can use is a fishbone diagram. Now, there's a number of different types out there. You'll find when you Google it, you'll find different causes that you can use, especially depending on what sector you're working in. But oftentimes, the fish, the way it's designed, on the left side is your problem. On the right side will be the actual root of the problem, I should say. Each of the branches off on the sides, which are the bones of the fish, are the cause and the sub-cause of the problem. You'll oftentimes look at manpower. You'll look at machines. You'll look at methods. You'll look at materials. You can look at your environment. There's a lot of different things to look at to ensure that you're looking at everything that is potentially causing the issue, the problem that you're trying to improve upon, okay? The third one that is relatively easy to utilize is a Pareto analysis. Pareto charts are pretty easy to put together in Excel. You can find plenty of examples online to get you started. As long as you've got some data and you've got some categories to throw into the Excel, the chart will break down essentially what is really the problem. So, when you look at the charts, you'll find most of them have columns of the potential issues, and then the number of times that whatever it is came up as a problem, or even not as a problem. You could have a whole 10 of them on a chart, and the ones that are the higher the numbers are kind of the problem areas in your work location. Maybe some of the other things on your Pareto chart isn't really a problem. You're just categorizing a bunch of things and counting them out and it may just show, you know, 1 or 2 issues that is coming up. It depends. Pareto charts are relatively easy to put together, but they're visual ways to see potential issues in the workplace. I'd say it's still relatively easy for anyone to utilize a Pareto chart, but it could be somewhere in the middle, oftentimes, depending on you know, who's utilizing it and what it's for. But again, there's different charts out there that you can utilize. You can Google, you can find plenty of templates out there to build from. But Pareto charts are generally a way of capturing events or actions or items, and the number of, you know, occurrences or issues or whatever it may be. Because you could do a lot of different things with Pareto charts, but it's about showing numbers and showing potential issues. Because you could throw time in there. You might have a number of things that you are say manufactured or you know, producing, and you have some that are causing issues in the workplace time wise. You might have some that are just taking longer than others. Again, just another tool out there to analyze the numbers that you have gathered for measurement. Those are essentially the 3 easiest methods out there. Yeah, I've already gone a bit longer on this video, so the other 2 are a lot more complex. I'll do those in a separate video, and there's some more out there. I just want to give you all some examples of how to analyze what you have gathered from your measurement. Again, measure and analyze are the 2 biggest challenges in any Lean and Six Sigma project that uses DMAIC. All right, so it's important to get your data. It's important to analyze it to know exactly what the problem is, and that way you know how to move forward. All right, because if you don't, anything you come up with the improve and control phase probably won't matter, because it won't improve whatever you're working on. All right, so just remember, root cause analysis, very important. Gathering data, numbers, real data, very important if you want to actually improve whatever the issue is in your workplace. All right.